As I've traveled the world and learned how it works, the most beautiful thing that I've discovered over and over is that we're all the same. We may come from different cultures, wear different clothes, eat different food, and practice different religions, but we all have the same needs: security, family, friendship, and a desire to provide for ourselves and our loved ones. We believe that every person should have a reliable path to achieve these basic needs. So we've developed a new economic system with a goal to create and distribute wealth in a more balanced way. It's a model of economic growth where everyone can be lifted up, individuals, families, and businesses alike. We call it MyCom. MyCom is a platform that allows all types of consumers, businesses, and organizations to connect and transact through our marketplace and payment system. MyCom is built to foster loyalty and success, inviting us to be more actively engaged with each other and the businesses in our communities. Our marketplace allows us to connect and transact in a way that ties us to each other for mutual benefit, sharing the wealth as we grow together. You don't actually have to do anything differently. Just begin to shop, share, or sell through the MyCom community, and our payment system will take care of the rest. We invite you to be part of the MyCom family, a community of like-minded people who are not satisfied with the current economic model, where the majority of the world's population is struggling and only a few find a way out. Come be part of a solution where everyone can get ahead and benefit from a system that is designed to bring economic security and wellness to you, your loved ones, and your community. Join us today.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for jumping on with us tonight. My name is Jeremy Jenkins. I'm the Director of Field Relations for MyCom Global, and it is my pleasure to welcome you and let you know you're in for a real treat tonight. We have special guests that we're going to be able to interview and talk with, and he's going to share some ideas that will help everyone, not just business owners, but everyone involved, on how they can increase sales, how they can increase their influence using social media and other platforms. So it's very, very exciting. So just a little bit of housekeeping items. Please stay until the very end, because we're going to be doing a raffle. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give instructions on how you can participate and actually win some money, right? And of course, that will be paid out in the form of comms, right? So if you don't know anything about MyCom yet, definitely get back with whoever invited you to watch this so you can get yourself an account. It's totally free. It doesn't cost a dime to participate with us, but you could walk away from here with some extra cash just for paying attention and staying to the end, and we'll give you some instructions on how to participate. So that's the first thing. Also, if you have any questions during the presentation, feel free to go ahead and write those in the chat, right? You have the comment area or the chat area, wherever you're joining us from, and go ahead and ask those questions, because we will, at the end, have a time for question and answer so that you can ask your questions, and we'll respond to them, both myself and our special guest, and help you feel more comfortable about the program and what everything else we're doing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our special guest tonight. His name is Andres Uzcategui, and he's actually coming to us live from Argentina, it sounds like. Is that correct, Andres?
That's right. Yes, I'm from Neuquén, Argentina, Patagonia.
Oh, wow. Awesome. So, of course, as you know, MyCom Global, right? We're launching all through the Americas, Canada, United States, and all of Latin America is coming on board, and we're very, very excited. So, Andres, go ahead and tell us a little bit about, why we're here tonight, why we're so excited about the MyCom opportunity.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me first. This is a very important topic that we're going to be talking about tonight. Because nowadays, and also with the pandemic, social media took a really, really big step in our life. So the question you need to ask yourself, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a business, it's not only do I need to have a social media profile or a channel? No, it's how I'm gonna be on the social media. How I'm going to be being visible for the people, you know. So that's what we are going to be speaking today. That when you say that we are going to skyrocket your sales, well, in part that's true. If you keep a very high profile on the social media, it is more likely that you're going to attract more people and you're going to be seen. That's what we're going to be speaking tonight. Okay, so the thing is that if you want to be someone, if you want to be visible, if you want to be present in the now and the nowadays, you need to have your social media all pieced together. Very well done. Okay, so you need to have your profile, you need to have your contact, your address, your phone number if you're receiving messages, and so everything else that we are going to be speaking about today is how you can be more present using the social media profile and your social media to access more markets and all of that.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks, Andres. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide here. So I'm going to actually edify Andres here a little bit. So Andres, you can see here, he's very accomplished, right? We have a gentleman here that has, he's been in all of the following things. He has a diploma in audiovisual production and higher education. He's a researcher in communication sciences. He's got a PhD in social sciences. He's got a master's degree in communication sciences, bachelor of social communication. He's been a university professor. He's been involved with technological media, you know, an undergraduate and graduate in all the prestigious Latin American universities. He's a consultant in audiovisual production, and he's an editor, producer, production assistant, and so much more. So we're in good hands tonight. We're going to
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Jeremy. But this is a very specific topic about social media. And the thing is that when you are if you are new to this, probably not exactly new, but this is a new tool you're applying to your business. For example, you wanna get to know how these two social media channels or profiles work. Okay, so how these spaces work, because Facebook has been around a long time. Instagram a little less, but it's also it has some time already. But now Facebook and Instagram are being an incredible tool for you to sell, for you to be on the spot, you know. So you can use it as a display, as a showroom, a virtual showroom. You don't need to have a physical place, so you can let people know what you are offering, if you are offering a service or if you are offering a product. So what kind of networks are Facebook and Instagram? Both of these networks they are the same, but not exactly the same. Let's start with Instagram because now it's like more popular, you know. Instagram has a lot of visual content, and that is one thing that you need to make sure. If you are going to go into Instagram, into your social media, is Instagram the main profile or main space that you're going to be interacting with people, you need to know that Instagram is a very visual profile. You need to get the content you are going to be you need to be creating is a content that your audience can relate to, but by visual, by seeing, because Instagram is a display window. Figure out you are on the shop, and what you put on the shelves for people to see, that is Instagram. People will come to you if they like what they see. Facebook, on the other hand, is not so visual. Of course, it is. You need to have visual content, okay? But Facebook is something that you can arrange meetings, you can arrange events, you can arrange contacts, you can have a more direct communication with people. So Facebook, sometimes it's like a secondary network. You see, you get people to see what you're doing on Instagram, and then you can go and tell them, okay, well, follow us also on Facebook, so you can get to know, you can be aware of our events, of our promotions. You can speak to us. You can, it's like more engagement. Instagram, you need to be really, really focused on creating visual content. When we say that being present on the social media will skyrocket your sales, it's not exactly that you create an Instagram profile and the next day you are going to be swimming in money. No, it's not like that. But you can use that. You can use to create. You can use to skyrocket the engagement you get with your audience. Okay, so the audience will get to know you. That's the importance of being on a social media. Okay, the importance is to be present, that you create really, really engaging content for the people to see you, for the people to get to know you, for the people to be interested in what you are saying. The thing is that here on social media, it's not only to sell, it's not only to sell something, it's not, it's, you need to start creating a story, your story. You see, not only we have this product, this is the price, come buy it. No, it's like, how did you get to that point? How did you create your entrepreneur, your business? What were the easy way, the hard way? It's like a storytelling of your business. I don't know, Jeremy. Do you have anyone that created the social media and started working with this kind of content?
Yeah, it's interesting. I wasn't personally really involved with Instagram until recently, but I've learned because my kids, right? They all use Instagram. I'm more of the Facebook, and they started using Instagram, and they don't like Facebook, right? They use Instagram all the time, and they're always sending me stuff on it. So I started to get more into it. And then I realized, hey, you know what? It actually works. And the perfect example is we have a taco shop here in Utah where I'm at, right? And it's called Holy Tacos.
Okay.
And yeah, and they're brand new, right? The brand new Holy Tacos, and they have an Instagram page. And so I started following them, right, on Instagram. And now I get alerts like whenever they're doing specials, or if they're doing Taco Tuesday, that kind of stuff. And they have really nice pictures of the, tacos al pastor, right? And they have
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're
You
really
want to
nice
eat
pictures.
those
I
tacos?
want to go eat tacos tonight,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
right.
it works. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you see, you just hit the spot. You see the image, you want to eat the tacos. That's the thing with Instagram. And something that you said that is also happens to me is, I used to be more Facebook because of my generation. I don't know. I used to be more Facebook. I understood Facebook, but then came Instagram, and then, okay, what, this is new. But this is a really interesting tool, because as I was telling you, Instagram has a lot of advantages, because you can show people what you do, and people react to that. They react to your story. They react to what they are really seeing, what they are. Oh, okay, you see, they are making those incredible tacos. I want to go eat them because they're right there. It works for services. It works for products. And the importance of being on a social media is that you get people to know you, and that you make a difference. See, you make a difference because people will go to the social media to, they go, just they're gonna go lay down and start swiping the phone, and then they see something that they really are interested, and that's you. So the important of the advantage of having a presence, a very good, a very strong presence in a visual environment as Instagram, is that people is going to notice you, and by noticing you, they will come to you, even if it's only for curiosity. If it's, okay, this looks great, what is this, they're gonna hit the button, even if they don't follow you, because that we'll talk about it later. But you can work with advertisement, and using a very good picture or video as an advertisement campaign, you will be engaging a lot of people. So yes, Facebook, Instagram, two very important social media profiles you need to create for people to get to know you. It's not that, do I need a social media profile? No, no, no. You need them. So how are you going to be present on that social media? Instagram you need to make a visual content. You need to make a visual impact for the people, for your audience, that you will slowly be creating an audience. You will be people will start following you because they're interested in what you sell or what you offer. But you need to engage them using a very good visual content. That is important. Facebook, once you got them engaged, once you got them in by Instagram, they will follow your page on Facebook, and they will get to know what are the specials, what are the offers, the next event. You can do more on Facebook. It's like more writing, inviting people, doing the events, But you need to be on those two social media. Instagram, very visual content. Tell a story using images. Facebook, keep engaged your audience. Keep them to know how you're going to be opening this week, or if you have a special time to serve a happy hour, I don't know, taco happy hour or something like that. So you need to work with those two so people will get to notice you. So if we can go to the next slide, please. Okay, so yes, what are the recommendations to build a good profile on Instagram and Facebook? First, you need to be very sincere. Okay, you need to have a brand, at least a brand or a very good image for your shop, or for your business. You need to let people know that this is serious, that this is real. It's nothing like you took an image from Google Images and you put it there and you paste it and that's it. No, try to have a logo. Try to have, even if it's your picture, if you are a personality and you want people to get to know what you offer, try to have a good picture of your face. And also, on the biography, try to use a very concrete, a very short description of what you do. It has to be very specific. People need to know exactly what you. Don't go around and telling. Here you don't tell the story. Here you just say, this is what I do, this is what I offer, and this is what you're going to get. Okay? And also in both of them, for Facebook and for Instagram. And also remember to have a contact link. I don't know, your WhatsApp number, your page, your web page. If you want people to go to your web page, put the link on the biography. If you want people to send a message to you, put a link to the messaging services you use. But remember, you always need to be aware. If you are asking them to send a message, you need to be right there to answer the questions, to answer the any doubts they have about the product or the service. Because if you don't do this, people will tend to go away because you are not answering. They're waiting for something. Probably there are a lot of profiles like yours on Instagram. They go to the next one. So on your profile, on your image, on your link, if you are offering a service and you are answering, or you are telling them to send you a message, try to answer as quick as you can. Okay, it's not exactly like immediately, because that's not going to happen, or it's not going to happen, but try to answer in the hour at least. Okay, or at least answer something if they have a doubt. So to build a good profile, you need a picture, a really good picture of you, your logo, your business, so people can really understand that this is a legitimate profile. Okay, and then on the description, you tell them exactly what you do and what they're gonna get. Because if you start, we are going to be the worst, no. This is, you leave it for Facebook. Facebook, you will have all the spaces to tell the story and say, in 1999, I had a dream, and this dream, okay, that's Facebook. Here now, you're gonna go eat some tacos, and you're gonna be satisfied about eating the tacos. That's it. Um, Jeremy, do you have a profile on? Did you created your profile on Instagram?
So a basic one, yeah. I did more on my Facebook profile, right? I
Yeah.
honestly went through and did everything and configured it a long time ago. My Instagram one needs some work. I must admit, I got to go in and fix it up.
Yeah, but you see, for Jeremy, it's okay because it's a personal profile.
Mhm.
He has time to do this and to probably get a better picture if it doesn't have a picture. But for businesses, it's very important to be very clear, very transparent, and people will get to see that this is a real business.
Mhm.
Even this is very important if you are offering a product, to sell a product, to deliver a product, because people, it's not really they're not gonna go easy and say, okay, here's my money, take my money, okay, I'll be waiting, to some random page that doesn't have a picture, that only has 2 followers, and that only has one post. So this is important also. You need to create content and keep your content up to date. Okay, not exactly in the hour, but for example, if I go into a profile that I'm going to buy, I don't know, some t-shirts that I like because they put an incredible photo of a t-shirt that I like, and I go to the profile and I see that there's no description, and the last picture or the last post they uploaded was about 3 months ago. I say, I don't know, this is kind of shady. I'm gonna go somewhere else. See, and probably it's not the case. Probably you're trying your best to sell your t-shirts, but if people don't get the confidence in your profile, probably you're gonna miss a sale on that. So it's very important to create a very good profile so people can really have confidence in what you're telling them. So you have a bio, you put your links and everything. If you need to follow them, click the button, go to the page, send us a message. That's something Facebook does. If you want people to send message, Facebook has the option to link. For example, if you have a WhatsApp account, it links your WhatsApp account, and they click and they send a message right to your phone, for example. That's something that you need to think, and I'm sure that people will be more interested in your profile if it's completed, if it's really up to date, than if you have a profile or a social media that is not really worked, that is not really has something to offer. Okay, so next slide, please. Yeah, this is something like this is very important also because as Jeremy was telling us, my profile needs a little bit of work, but it's okay because that's your personal profile. Okay, but if you are an entrepreneur or if you are a business, you need to create a sales page on Facebook. It's not your personal profile. In fact, if you are writing something personal, it's on your personal profile. Do not write something personal on your sales page. An opinion, a statement. No, no, no. If you're not, no, you create a sales page and you handle the sales page as a business. Okay, so you need to tell this is the event, this is what we're selling, or this is what we are offering. But people will get to you, and because when you create a sales page, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, they will be all linked. They will be all intertwined. So people can get to you to WhatsApp from WhatsApp, or they can get from Facebook to send a message to WhatsApp. Okay, so they can really be connected. That's something that Facebook sales page offers you, not your personal profile. So be aware, if you are on Facebook, you need to hit, of course, you have your personal profile as yourself, but you need to create a sales page. Your sales page is where you're going to answer, where people is going to come and see products, and where you're going to create that little e-commerce shop that you can create. Remember, Instagram and Facebook are from the same people. Now it will be called Meta for the metaverse or something like that. But because everything will be intertwined even more. But from now, Instagram and Facebook are almost like the same. Also WhatsApp, okay? WhatsApp, you can go to Instagram and you can go to Facebook, and in Facebook you can click and you'll receive the message on your WhatsApp. Okay, so it's very important that you create that, so you can be always on top of what your audience wants. Okay, and you don't miss a call. That's something that you need to be aware of. It's not your personal profile, it's your sales page. And on your sales page, you tell the people what you're offering. Something I forgot about. If you're using WhatsApp, and if you're using social media for engagement, try and download the WhatsApp Business application, because that application, the WhatsApp Business application, will allow you to create a business profile on your WhatsApp. So you have a catalog, you have your the hours you're open, the moment you close, frequently asked questions, the prices of the catalog is that. So those are very important tools you have, so you can help people to get to more, a little bit more quicker. It's faster for people to. They don't want to ask you how much for. No. They go to the catalog and they say, okay, I like this, and this is okay. It's $20. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. So they can click buy. They can send you a message, or you can redirect them to your sales page on Facebook and to your e-commerce page that is also on Facebook. That's something that is very, very easy. You need to create a very easy experience for your audience, so you will see that your sales will increase. Why? Because people will have less clicks to make. They will go this one. That's it. You're done. So that's what people want right now. So your social media is very important, but you need to create the experience, the complete experience, to be easy, quick, and fulfilling. Okay? So that's what creating a sales page from Facebook will get you. So if we get to the next slide. Yeah, this is something that I was talking about earlier. You get to Instagram and Facebook, and it's not only to put the product on first page. It's to create a showcase. This is your display window for people to see. See, when you go to the mall, you go to all the displays and you go pass them through. Instagram is like that. So you need to create something that's very appealing. The visual content should be very, very rich. So people get, while they're walking, swiping now, they get, what's this? Oh, that's a nice picture. Or this is a nice t-shirt. So they stop and they go to see what you're offering or what you're selling. So you need to create a content that's very appealing to your audience. You need to get to know your audience. Okay? You always need to create a profile that it's beautiful. Let's say it like that. Using your colors. Keep in mind that all the content should be coherent to what you're saying. So the content for Instagram and Facebook should be very visually appealing. Should be very, very, very nice for people to stop and see what you're selling or offering. Okay, use it as a showcase for what you are. What's your main reason for selling, or the service you're providing. So next, yes. Yeah, that's something that I wanted to get to. Copywriting. So yes, you have worked, like you have posted on Facebook or Instagram, and then you put the image on, and then that's it. No, they ask for you to a little description, probably on top if it's Facebook or down if it's Instagram. So this is what is called copywriting, and copywriting is closing the idea that the image is selling. The- it's like those last words that you say that people will get what you're telling them, because the image should be appealing. But then what is this? They're gonna go down, they're gonna go up. So okay, the image is great, I click. So what is this? Now copywriting is something that you need to get right, you need to get very concrete, very specific, and tell people what is that image. Okay, so copywriting is important. It's important because it's the moment when you close the deal. It's when you see the picture and then you go down. Okay, so these are new promos for these teachers. You get two just paying one. Oh yeah, I like that teacher. You see, you explain to the people what is this. Okay, because on the image it is recommended, or is as I told you before, it needs to be visually appealing. It needs to be beautiful. So if you add a lot of text to the image, it won't be a good post. So all the text, all the explanation, all the information that you want to get people to understand what you're selling or providing should go to the copywriting. So the copywriting should be very specific and should let the people know exactly what is the image and what they're getting. You see, uh, that's very tricky, because not everybody cares about copywriting. They just put a word or they just put the hashtags and that's it. I'm gonna go. And people sometimes go, yeah, nice picture, hit the little heart button, but then I go. I'll leave because I only like the image, but what is this? What is telling me? So you need to get a really good copywriting that explains what you're doing or explains the images, because people already got engaged by seeing what your content, what you posted. Now let's explain why they went there, why they like that image. Okay. I don't know, Jeremy, have you have any experience on seeing something like the copywriting? What is this image and what are they telling me? Sometimes I do that. I go
Yeah,
and
no, it's really interesting, right? Because you can tell when somebody takes the time to actually write something that's catchy, that's a little bit different, that kind of stands out, and it makes you go, okay, things that might have puns in them, or different ways to make people go, I get it, right? And so they engage more. So yeah, it's very
that's right. That you said it. They engage more because they now are they kind of have the same feel. Oh yeah, I get it. Okay. So it's not only, as you were saying, not only to sell, not only to say you get two teachers by paying one. No, you can have a little story. For example, if you have a t-shirt, let's go and say the story for this t-shirt. This started when I was, something really, that's it. People will engage with that because they already went to that. And yes, something that I told you before that we are going to be getting to. Um, Consistency in publishing and advertising. You need to publish. What is the frequency I recommend? 3 posts a week. You need to be, Instagram and Facebook will show you which time is your audience more active. Okay, so probably if you are a coffee shop, people will start looking at your profile, or the people interested in the product that you're selling will start looking at your profile at 6 a.m. You see? So probably that's a very good time for you to post your first post. Okay? 6 a.m. Mondays, Wednesday, Fridays. If you see that's how people work. But if it's better Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays when you do that. But try to always keep a consistency publishing of your content. Okay, if you are selling, I don't know, clothes, and people is looking at your profile from 12 to 3 p.m., probably that's the time that you need to post your product, your new post. But that will, time will tell you that. It's not something that you know already. You get to Instagram and you say, oh, okay, I'm gonna post at 3 p.m. No, it's not like that, because your audience, once you get to know your audience and the people that is interested in your service or product, your Instagram and Facebook will start telling you, okay, so your audience is more engaged at this time. You have more visitors at this time. So you will start posting at that. And the second thing is that you need to advertise. It is necessary for you to advertise at least $10 a week. Any advertisement that you do, even if it's $5, if your budget only lets you spend $5 a week for advertising on social media, go ahead and use it. Because even if your content is visually appealing and it's incredible content, you will have a very good traffic. But if you add a little money to that, it will skyrocket your presence on the social media. So try always to advertise, even if it's $1, the post that you are putting money to it. Do it. It will make a difference. Then when you have a bigger budget, you will say, okay, now $100 will go to advertising. And then you'll see that it will be constant. You'll always have something for people to see, to react to. And something important as well, if you are using an advertisement, um, if you are using advertisement and you are creating content, I recommend you change the content from each week. Not always the same, because people will get tired and they see the same image. Oh, again, these guys, no, and they swipe, and they will tell, no, don't show more of this. Try and change the content, rotate the content. Okay, it's like always having the same T-shirt on display. No, change it. Change the display, change that, but always keep advertising. That's my recommendation.
Hey, Andres, I have a question. So I have people who, they really don't like paying for the, thing. They think it's a waste of money to pay for advertising. What's your experience? You said that it can skyrocket it. Like, what does that really mean? Like what is, just even $1, putting in, what does that do?
Well, you see, as I told you, you may have a lot of visual content, but let's be real on this. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, those are commerce. Those are big corporations, and they need to profit. If they do not profit, they cannot exist. Instagram is free, Facebook is free, WhatsApp is free. But why is that? Because of advertisement. Okay? So if you do not put something, at least one, the algorithm on Instagram or Facebook will always have you one step back. So if you want to break a little bit of that algorithm, even if you have a great content and you are doing great organically, if you put that dollar, you will go one step over. And that is the difference for doing good and skyrocketing. Because you are doing good, okay, great. But if you put that buck, those $5 on an advertisement, it will showcase more your company or your profile. So you want to do that. You need to do that. Because if you don't add advertisement, people won't get to know you. This is not only on social media. As a producer on audiovisual content and on television broadcasting, Advertisement is everything. If you didn't have money to put a television ad, probably people wouldn't get to know you. They didn't know you exist. Probably the guy next door does, but your audience, a more broader audience, will get to know you. This is like that. So you need to invest, because that's the word. You don't need to spend, it's invest in advertisement, because investing will guarantee will guarantee that the social media, the Facebook, will showcase your product.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, I've had success with paid ads myself. It really does. It gets it out there, and you get more engagement. Going back to the engagement word, a lot more people see your stuff, and people will find you, right? They'll just find you, and they'll contact you out of the blue. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's right. And that's something that happened to me. About 4 years ago, I moved to Colombia, to Bogota, because a record company signed me to be the head of communications. So they told me, well, we have this branch that is it was, some animated videos for children. And they said, okay, what do we do? We have the videos, we have the music, we have everything. So I told them, you need to start advertising this, because if you have all of this and you have it like on your drawer, no, you need to put this on the top shelf. Hey, here it is. So when we started advertising on Instagram first, the videos for them to go to YouTube, it was like 4,000 views on the first day. And you say, what? 4,000 on the first day? And it was a little money. It wasn't like $1,000. No. It was like, let's say $100. And it was like, okay, it's 4,000 views. And YouTube got 2,000 people. Just like that. And it was awesome. It was, okay, we need to keep doing this. And that paid a lot of benefits for the brand. Yes.
Wonderful.
So keep a budget, even if it's small. Keep a budget for advertisement. You need to, because that's the way people will get to know you, and that's how Facebook and Instagram will get you to the next step, because that's what they want. Let's be real. They need to profit, as you do on your services or product. They need to profit as well, so they will put a little bit on top. People that pays money. That's it. That's just the algorithm. Not just the algorithm. That's logic. That's logic. Oh, Google. That's one great. It's not exactly a social media, but this is a service that is a search engine that will help people get to your shop, or your not exactly your shop. If you don't have a physical place, it doesn't matter. Google My Business will get you on maps, for example, and they will tell people when they look. For example, if you are selling t-shirts and you need to buy some t-shirts, and you go to Google Maps and you say t-shirts, for example, you just type t-shirts, and you are on Google My Business. Google My Business will let people around your area, there is this place, and you can buy from them, even if you don't have a physical place. And you will have a link to the website, and on the website people will see, and you can go there. Google My Business is part of Google efforts to make it simple, to make it more for the people that doesn't have any experience using advertisement or ads or AdSense. That's what we used to call Google AdSense for advertisement on internet. So the Google My Business is a very easy way for you to be on the Google search engine. In that business, when you describe all the information
and you have all the requirements that they ask you to fill, you'll be featuring in Google. So it's not a social network. It's not a social media profile as well. Exactly, but it's something that you want to get to know, because Google, who doesn't use Google now? Everybody uses Google. Google, even if you are on a different operating system than Windows, if you're on your phone, you'll use Google because that's the search engine. And so, if you have a profile on Google My Business, it will guarantee you that you will appear on Google Maps, at least Google Maps. And if you start investing in advertisement, your web page or your place will appear on the search engine. When people go to Google and they type t-shirts and they hit enter, if you are paying, let's be honest. If you're paying, you could be one of the top 3 that will appear on your search engine. Not only paying, let's be honest. If you have a very good reputation, if people is satisfied with your product or service, even once you get more good reviews, Google also will start ranking on top your business. So you need to be really good, offering a very good service, or selling a very good product. Because if you're not, people will tell Google that this is not the one to go to. Okay, so even if you pay a lot of money and you have bad reviews, Google will finds a way to show people that this is not really a good place. How they have a ranking by stars. So if they pay a lot, and then you see that the place only has 1 or 2 stars, people won't go there. So you need to be really selling good stuff and offering or providing good service. Google My Business is something that you need to be aware of, or using, or creating a profile. It's necessary because Google is the first search engine people uses to go and see what is around. Okay, what you need to be on Google My Business. Again, this is free. You don't need to pay anything for Google. Okay, if you are going to pay, because you're going to pay for advertisement to create a campaign. But if you are going create a profile on Google My Business, you don't need any money. You need to really tell people what is your business about. Okay, it will have a description of what you are offering. Try to be honest with it. Don't go and say, okay, we can make 1,000 t-shirts by 2 days, or 2 days of no. If you are a small business, you say that we're a small business, that we are thriving to get to that. Okay, that's something very important, because people, if you say that you can make 1,000 t-shirts from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. and people need that for that, they will call you and they will tell you, hey, I need those 1,000 t-shirts for tomorrow. And if you can't deliver, they will put a bad review, and that's not good for your store or for your business. So try to be as honest as you can. Okay, remember, working with an e-commerce, it doesn't have really a time, an opening and closing time, because probably you don't have a physical place, but be sure that you are going to be able to answer from 9 to 5, for example. If you can't answer from after 5, you put your schedules at 5 p.m. we are closed. Even if you don't have a physical store, because if you don't answer after 5 p.m. and you say that you are open 24 hours, that's not true. And people won't go back to writing to you because it's not answering. Or if they need an answer, just right away, they won't get it until next day. So that's something you need to be very aware of. You need to create your schedule. You need to be very honest and remember to explain very well to people what you offer and what you're selling, because people will go to your site expecting to get what they want. If you wrote something that is not true, they will give you a bad review. So that's not good for Google. Not really not good, because even if you pay, they will rank you lower. So be aware of that. Google My Business and Google Ads, are those the same? They are kind of the same. But as I told you before, Google My Business is a more simple way for you to advertise. Okay, you don't need to get and create a huge campaign and click by conversion and tell me how many people. No, Google My Business will simplify all that stuff. It will allow you to create your web page or page on the My Business environment, and it will help you to advertise content. Okay, you can upload photos, you can upload an event, and all of that. Okay, I don't know, Jeremy. You told me last time we were speaking that Google, if you were looking for pan de muerto, I think, and that you look for that, and it was the first bakery that went on.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, yeah, we're looking for bread, dead bread, or pan de muerto for the Day of the Dead, and we're celebrating. And so, where can we find it, right? And we did a search on Google, and it showed us a Mexican bakery that was here local, and it said their time, when they're available and everything, and sure, it had their phone number, right? So we called it, and they said, "Oh yeah, yeah, we've got it. Come get it." And okay, so and it says you close at 8:00. Is that right? Yep, we're closed at 8:00. Okay, great. So we were able to go get it, and it worked out. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known where to go find it.
That's right. Because the first thing you do is go to Google.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you go to on your phone is, one pan de muerto. Oh, where do I get pan de muerto around here? Google Maps, pan de muerto. So it will appear like that. But if you say that if you're closed at 8 and you're by 7 are closed, that's not good. So try and do that. So Jeremy was able to find that because probably that bakery, that Mexican bakery, was paying, I don't know, some kind of money. So they appear first. They will show first. So that's what they do when you get to create an advertisement campaign. Okay, this is also important because what content should I post or keep on my page? Content that is visually, that is beautiful. Okay, it's visually appealing to people. Try not to make photos taken with your phone and that it's blurry and that it doesn't have a good light. Try to make good images, real images. People tend to go to the real images with good lighting, with your phone. You don't need to have a special camera or a DSLR or something like that. With your phone, try to use a very good lighting, your product, and that's it. Photos showing what you do or what you're selling. That's the first thing people will go. If you have an establishment, if you have a physical place, something that people will go to, the first picture you need to get, it's the front of your place, because people will get to that place and they will know, okay, see, yeah, this is the one that is on the picture. Try to get to put that image on first. Then you can go change images, but try always to have your front page. If you don't have a establishment, a physical place, you can go and use some image of the product you're selling or the service, or some image referring to the service that you are offering. Okay, so try to keep always visually appealing content. Next. Next slide, please. Yes, this is always something that people well, if you do not make the verification, probably Google won't show your business on the Google Maps. Always try to verify your business. It's very important that you let Google know. It will ask you your address, and you say no, but I don't have an establishment. I don't have a physical place. Just put an address that you usually work or you live, and it will send you a code, and that code once you receive it, you will have to input the code, and Google will verify that you really exist. Because if you don't input that, Google won't be showing you on the Google Maps, on the Google My Business environment. It's like you didn't exist. So try and verify as fast as you can, so you can start showing, so your business will start showing on Google. Well, again, with content, who is your brand talking to? You need to get to know your audience. You need to know when they are connecting, what are they like, because how Google will allow you to see all the comments, and the comments will, you probably get a chance to know what people is interested in by questions, by even the reviews, even if they're bad, you get to learn from them. So try always to be aware of what people is talking about you when they are speaking to, what they're saying, what are the reviews, how do you want them to see you. People will let you know just by the reviews and by the clicking likes on your images, on the content.
All right. So it looks like we have a video that we're going to share now that kind of will give you an idea, right? So we've heard what Andres has to say about all these reasons, how to get on social media and everything. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about MyCom itself and how MyCom can really help you take it to the next level, right? Like these are basic things that he's talking about: having your profile, having your presence online, creating engagement, and you got to have those basic things. But what can differentiate you? What could make your business a little bit more attractive, or a lot more attractive to certain individuals, right? To create loyalty and to create, happy customers. Well, let's take a look at this video, and we'll kind of get a little idea of how MyCom plays into this picture. So go ahead and play the video, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Tough times can happen to any great business. Markets are unstable, and more than ever, it is harder to get attention, find loyal customers, and turn a profit. But good news, there's a solution. With MyCom, the new sharing marketplace, everybody can be lifted up, both you and your customers. Sign up now and see our community taking action, helping you and your business succeed. Come and discover a form of buying and selling goods and services in which both ways you win. MyCom offers real solutions with a system that incentivizes its growing community to help the business within its platform. Because through the sharing economy, your success is ours too.
Wonderful. So there you go. So that's probably a very common scenario, right? Where you have businesses, they're struggling. They're trying to get the word out. They're trying to advertise. They're trying to be known. And yeah, it's one thing to get listed on Google. It's another thing to get listed on Instagram and some of these profiles. But how can MyCom help take it to the next level? Well, MyCom offers a bunch of digital tools that can help boost your business as well, helping you to make sales online quick and easy. It has everything you need to advertise and help grow your sales. And then the Shareback program, right? With the Shareback program, you're going to be able to earn more without any of the extra effort. That's the key thing here. Is it's a loyalty program, but way better than anything else out there, right? Much better than just saying, oh, hey, buy 10 meals and we'll give you a free meal after that. We're talking about actually monetizing what your client base, your customer base, and then helping them have a good experience as well. So it's a benefit to everybody. You're not taking advantage of anybody. Everybody wins in this model, because not only will you have the Shareback model, but you also have weekly reports on your business development. You have the ability to accept payment and create a system for maybe people who aren't able to get credit cards, right, or debit cards, or who don't want to pay or can't pay in cash, right? There's so many advantages to using the MyCom system, and these are just a few of the examples, right? Let's go to the next slide and take a look at a little bit more what it is that MyCom offers and the Shareback program we're talking about. We have a video that will give you just a perfect idea of what this really does for small businesses who are trying to compete and get to be known in such a big, giant, competitive world of business. So I'll go ahead and play the video, and then we'll talk about it. prosper and the businesses, right? So what does this mean to me financially, right? Why would I want to be part of MyCom? Well, obviously, when the company earns, so do its customers. Okay. When the customers earn, so does the business, and so does the community, right? It's a win-win-win on every single transaction. Everybody's benefiting here. The business is getting loyal customers, people that keep coming back, that purchase more than they used to, right? And that's what keeps a business alive, is having more business, more sales, more people coming in and engaging, right? The customers are more loyal because they are, they're seeing, oh yeah, I'm going to get a discount here. I'm going to save money, but I normally wouldn't, right? And the whole community then benefits, because now as they share it, both the business and the customer can earn that extra share back as their friends and family go out and do the same thing. It's just an absolutely amazing model. So that's why we're so excited, because we can help businesses go from the basics, right? Getting involved with social media, getting on the Google business, making sure their profiles are all set up. We have all those tools, and it's all for free. That's what's so beautiful, is the MyCom model. You can start for free and get all these things, all these tools, all this help, right? And then if you want to take it to the next level, yeah, there are some other products and services that that are paid products and services, just like Andres was saying. You sometimes, if you just invest a little bit, $1 or $5 or $20 into something, it can make all the difference in the world, right? So pretty amazing stuff. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, so we're going to hear a testimony. We have one of our users. This is Mr. Michael Fitzsimons. He's an amazing gentleman. He's been involved with the MyCom program now for a few months. And he went ahead and recorded this video for us. And so let's go ahead and play Mr. Mike Fitzsimons' testimonial here and see what he has to say about the MyCom program.
Hello, everybody. I am pretty excited about the opportunity to say a couple things about MyCom. MyCom has been part of my world for the last couple of months. I'm pretty excited about the possibilities, probabilities of what we can do here. I really think that it's one in a lifetime opportunity to change a lot of lives for positive outcomes. I am so excited with what they put together already. This is already a well-functioning company. It's global. It's we have a first mover advantage in this country because they've been in Europe and in other countries for 5+ years, and they're coming to America. It kind of has a ring to it, doesn't it? Coming to America. How about we get together as Americans and change, quit complaining, quit talking about what other people are doing wrong. How about making a difference in our own world? I'm excited about that. MyCom has the tools, the structure, the platform to do just that. Everybody is going to win if they become involved here. It's amazing. It makes common sense. I have spent my life trying to make sense out of my world, and I do a pretty good job at making sense. And this makes sense. Please, you owe it to yourself to take a good, hard, intelligent look at MyCom. You will be absolutely amazed. Understand it for yourself, for your family, for the world itself. Let's work together. Let's share. Let's make a success out of what we've been given here. The tools are here, folks. Let's become craftsmen. I'll let you go. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you for your time.
Awesome. So couldn't have said it any better. Thank you, Mike, for sharing that. Thanks for jumping on with us tonight. It's time, right? It is time to build the well-being of your business. And how do you do it? Very simple. Just register. Just register for free. mycom.world. That's the website. You can go take a look. You can see what it's all about. You can see the model, how it benefits consumers, just people who want to save some money when they go shopping, right, in local places, how it can benefit businesses, right, individuals who are out there struggling to get their business up and going and trying to compete against the big monster companies that are out there, right? And and just trying to find a way to keep their customers happy and satisfied and fulfilled. And then also there's a model for those of us that are entrepreneurs, those who want to be able to go out and maybe make a little bit extra money with our influence and with our community and be able to share the opportunity with others to bless their lives. So there's so many ways to participate in MyCom. There's so much more to it that we didn't get to tonight. Everything from our e-commerce platform, marketplace, and other products and services that are available. It's just really a win-win, and we're just getting started. So go ahead and register when you get to the website. If you need an invite code, you can reach out to whoever invited you to watch this video. If you can't, or if nobody invited you, I'm happy to do it. Look me up. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram too, right? And I'll be happy to get you a code, invite code, because it is by invite or invitation only. Right? Invitation only, so that we can create that community and make sure that everybody is participating in that win-win with the ShareBack program. So with that, let's go ahead and go to the question and answer section. Okay. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to add them in the chat, in the comment area, and we will go ahead and do our best to answer some of those questions. So looks like the first one, we've already got a couple questions that were coming in earlier, so we'll go ahead and take care of those. So our first question is coming from Santiago Roman from Katy, Texas, and he is asking, what social network is the best one for a brand new startup business? So Andres, what do you think?
Well, for a brand new, probably Instagram is the best way to showcase what you're doing. Always invest in advertisement. It's necessary. But if you just start using Instagram, then you go to Facebook and you'll have an extra value, because both are from the same people. So once you start your sales page on Facebook, you will immediately connect it, linked it to your Instagram profile. So for me, you can start working on Instagram. That's the best one to showcase what you're doing. If you are selling a product, Instagram is the best way to do it. Always from day one, start with Google My Business. From day one. That's no question. You need to be on Google. It's necessary.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Another question we have here is, do we really need to spend money on ads?
Yes, you need to. You need to. Google or Facebook or Meta, that's how it's called now. It's a company that needs to profit. So I will go and tell you, yes, you need to spend money on ads or create an incredible content strategy that you will also need to spend on creating the content, because it's not exactly cheap creating a good video or a good animation, for example. So yes, I recommend you probably using more of your budget towards advertisement with a very clean and very specific and a very simple image or a very small video. It will be better for you.
Wonderful. Okay. Let's see. Then we have a question from Robert H. He says, how many publications should be made on Facebook and Instagram? Should it be at least weekly?
Yes, you need to make at least 3 posts a week and at least 3 stories or reels a week, because that's the way people will be engaged, will be really engaged. If you post once a week, that won't do for you. You need at least 3 posts and 3 stories or reels.
Okay. Then we have John, who is asking, can I just stay with one social network, or do I need multiple?
No, you can stay on one. For example, you can go on Instagram, but Instagram, once you start advertising, Instagram will ask you if you want to advertise on Google, on Facebook, and for the same money. So you are missing a great opportunity if you don't have Facebook. So my advice is that you go and create both of them. You can post similar content on them, and they will be active. If you like to keep Facebook aside, it's okay. You can be more active on Instagram, and everything you post on Instagram, you can directly post on Facebook. But once you start advertising on that network, it will be beneficial for you to have also Facebook, because you will be able to post the advertisement on Facebook and Instagram. So you can keep one, yes, but it's recommend. I do recommend to you to create both profiles. What I do not recommend you is that you do not stay on or create a profile on Google. It's necessary for you to be on Google. You could do Google, Instagram, for example, but always Google. Always.
Okay. All right. So I think that's all the questions we had. So let's see. Yep. So anyway, so the idea is, of course, we just found this out just recently in this last week that Facebook is now part of Meta, right? So for everybody to understand just really what that means. So Meta, Facebook isn't going away, right? For anybody that has that question, right? Because I had people ask me that is Facebook going away? It's not, right? Facebook isn't changing its name.
Yeah.
It's just now a child company underneath the Meta, right? So Meta is the parent company, and then Facebook, and then you got Instagram, and you have WhatsApp, and all these different products that belong to Meta. Now that's how that works, right? So yeah, we gotta make sure everybody understands that Facebook.
Yeah, that's right.
Not dying; it's not going away.
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect. Okay, sounds good. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the final stage of our presentation tonight. I know we've kept people a little bit longer than we hoped. We wanted to try and keep this to an hour, but that's okay. We got a lot of good content, a lot of good information that's going to help everybody. So now we're going to move to the fun part. This is our giveaway, right? This is our little contest we're going to do to earn or win 25 comms, right? So 25 comms is $25. All right. So the way it works is when somebody gets comms in the country that they're at, it's represented in that in their local currency, right? So if you're in the United States and you're getting 25 comms, that means you're getting $25. Okay. So here's the instructions. Okay. This is how you can win. So we're going to ask you to go out and follow the Instagram account at mycom.global. Okay. So if you don't have Instagram, go set it up, because that's how you're going to be able to participate in this giveaway.
That's right.
Yep. So go follow the MyCom official Instagram account, which is at mycom.global. And then we're going to have you share a comment with the hashtag. Okay. So you need to use the hashtag sell more with MyCom, right? So make sure that you do a comment with that hashtag and tag 3 other friends. Okay. So everybody that does that, okay, you're going to be entered into a drawing or a raffle to win. Okay. So you can see that right now. It's actually live on Instagram. Okay. So you can go find the MyCom Instagram right now and you'll see these instructions, right? This actual image here is on the Instagram, so you can go ahead and of course follow it, heart it, right? Say, yep, I like it, and then go ahead and follow these 3 instructions. And what we'll do is I believe it's going to go for a week. Okay, so from now until next Thursday, people have a chance to go in and do this, and so share it, get it out there, and let's see if you're one of the lucky winners to get 25 comms. All right. Okay. So there you go. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're so appreciative of taking the time. Hopefully that was really helpful for all of you. I know it was helpful for me. I know I got to go and fix up my profile.
You go and do that. You go and do that.
So anyway, but we appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. If you liked us, if you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, share the word, and join us. If you're not already part of us, join the community at mycom.world, ask for that invite code, and we will see everybody at the top. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Good night.
All right. Thank you very much for inviting me.